You're 73. You reach for something on the shelf, and your shoulder aches. You pause and think, well, that's just aging. But what if that's not true? What if the stories you've been told about your body, your mind, your future are not facts, but lies? Lies so common, you stopped questioning them. Lies so quiet, they've shaped how you live and how you limit yourself. It's time we set the record straight. Welcome to Speech Balloon Longevity Talks Herb. In this video, we'll expose 5 of the biggest lies seniors are told about aging. The truth that researchers, doctors, and wise elders know. How these lies quietly harm your health, confidence, and hope. And how breaking free from them could give you back years and joy. Because aging isn't the enemy. Ignorance is up. And the truth? Up years. It's not just freeing, it's healing. Lie number 1 after 60, it's all downhill. It's the most common lie, the most damaging, and the one whispered into almost every senior's ear. You're past your prime. Just accept the decline. Don't expect too much. But here's the truth. Aging is not a descent. It's a transition. And what comes next depends on what you believe and how you respond. Speech Balloon Real Comment says, I felt fine until people started treating me like I wasn't. That's when I noticed myself shrinking. Speech Balloon Story James and the Climb. James, 66, had just retired. He was told to take it easy. Rest more, move less, be realistic. But instead of shrinking his world, he expanded it. He joined a hiking group for beginners. He started painting, something he hadn't done since college. He lost 18 pounds, gained strength, and found new friends. At 71, he climbed a mountain trail most 40-year-olds avoid. He said, the only thing that went downhill were other people's expectations. Test tube, why? This lie persists. Many doctors are trained to treat age, not ability. Society glorifies youth and overlooks late bloomers. Media shows aging as loss, not as adaptation and wisdom. But modern science shows you can build muscle, flexibility, and endurance into your 80s. New brain cells and neural pathways form at any age. Your immune system can be retrained and strengthened well after 60. The decline isn't automatic. It's often a result of belief, inactivity, and resignation. Wrench what you can do. Challenge the narrative. Ask, why not? Instead of, why bother? Try one new thing every month. Skill, movement, or place. Surround yourself with people who see you as capable. Track progress, not comparison. Your 60 can be stronger than someone's 40. Compass the deeper truth. The body listens to what you expect of it. If you expect decline, it will oblige. But if you expect growth, challenge, and life, it will meet you there. Lie number 2. Your brain inevitably slows down after 60. Forgetfulness. Slower recall. Word slips. We're told it's just part of aging. It's your age. Don't worry, it happens to everyone. But what if that slowness isn't permanent? What if the brain isn't failing? It's bored, underused, and waiting. Speech Balloon Real Comment says, I believe my brain was fading until I took up learning Italian. Turns out, it wasn't slow, just unstimulated. Speech Balloon Story, Evelyn's Puzzle. Evelyn, 82, started noticing blank moments. She'd walk into a room and forget why. She worried she was slipping, but her grandson gave her a challenge. One new puzzle every morning. Crosswords, memory games, even riddles. Within 2 months, Evelyn reported, fewer pauses, better focus, stronger confidence. Her doctor said, you didn't fix your brain, you reminded it. It still has work to do. Test tube what science shows. Yes, aging brains process more slowly, sometimes. But that doesn't mean they're broken. It means they've prioritized depth over speed. And with the right care, the aging brain can form new synapses, neuroplasticity, Generate new neurons in the hippocampus. Improve working memory through training. Maintain sharpness through emotional engagement. Your brain isn't shutting down. It's adjusting and waiting for you to lead. Wrench what you can do. Learn a new skill, language, instrument, app. Use your non-dominant hand for daily tasks. Speak out loud, narrate, explain, tell stories. Limit passive input, TV, and choose active thinking, challenges, conversations. The brain doesn't retire, it rewires. Compass the deeper truth. Forgetfulness isn't always failure. It's a signal for stimulation. And every time you reach for a new thought, your brain whispers back, "I'm still here, let's go." Lie number 3. You'll become a burden as you age. This one cuts deep. It hides in silence. And it sounds like, "I don't want to bother them. I'd rather not ask for help. They're better off without my problems." But here's the truth. You're not a burden. You're a human. And you still bring value, wisdom, presence, and love. Speech Balloon Real Comment says, "I stopped telling my daughter how I felt because I didn't want to add more. But when I finally opened up, she said, 'You're not adding weight. You're sharing life with me.'" Speech Balloon Story, Arthur's Shift. Arthur, 79, lived alone. He kept his problems quiet, hid his back pain, skipped social events. He thought he was protecting his kids and his dignity. But one day, his grandson asked him to teach him woodworking. That moment changed everything. Arthur said, "For the first time in years, I didn't feel invisible. I felt essential." He wasn't a burden. He was an anchor. Test tube. Why this belief hurts. Leads to isolation, which increases mortality risk. Reduces likelihood of asking for medical or emotional help. Shrinks social networks. Increases depression and cognitive decline. But older adults who feel useful and seen show better immune response, longer life expectancy, greater mobility, stronger family bonds. You are not a liability. You are a link. Wrench what you can do. Ask for help. Not as weakness, but as partnership. Offer what you can. Advice, listening, stories, small tasks. Let others in. Tell them what you're feeling, not just how you're functioning. Practice this phrase. It means a lot to me to be included. Thank you. The more you show your heart, the more others recognize your presence. Compass the deeper truth. You're not meant to disappear. You're meant to evolve. And your presence, even quiet, even flawed, adds meaning to the lives around you. You are not taking up space. You are giving it shape. If you've ever felt like a burden, you're not alone. This lie lives in too many hearts. Write in the comments, #3inches if you felt this way before. Still needed. If you're choosing to stay visible. Or tag someone who made you feel important. Let's break this lie together. Lie number 4. It's too late to start anything new. How many dreams have been quietly buried after 60? Too old. No time left. Maybe in another life. This lie doesn't just delay life. It shrinks it. But here's the truth. Starting something new after 60 isn't foolish. It's medicine. For your brain. For your body. For your soul. Speech Balloon Real Comment says, "I started painting at 74. I thought it was silly at first, until I realized I'd waited my whole life to see my own colors." Speech Balloon Story, Maria and the Mandolin. Maria, 68, always loved the sound of mandolin. She thought it was too late to learn. Her grandson disagreed. He bought her one. Within weeks, Maria was strumming softly each morning. Then came lessons. Then a small group. Then performing at her church. She said, "I thought I'd missed my chance. Turns out, I just arrived." Test tube. Why new beginnings matter. Stimulates neurogenesis, new brain cells. Increases dopamine. motivation, pleasure. Boosts self-esteem and emotional resilience. Reduces anxiety, depression, and apathy. Encourages movement, social connection, purpose. Starting new things after 60 is linked to longer lifespan and better quality of life, especially when it involves creativity or learning. It's not too late. It's exactly the right time. Wrench what you can do. Make a still want to try list. No filter. Choose one small step. A class, a call, a book. Ignore the clock. Listen to the voice inside. Celebrate small beginnings. The courage to try is the win. Your curiosity didn't retire. Your courage didn't expire. Compass the deeper truth. You are not behind. You are not late. You are alive, and anything alive can still bloom. Line number 5. Aging means losing your identity. You've heard it in quiet ways. He's not who he used to be. She's fading. They're just old now. The world starts speaking about you in the past tense, and slowly, you begin to believe them. But here's the truth. Your identity doesn't vanish with time. It deepens, it softens, it gets quieter, but never smaller. Speech Balloon Real Comment says, I didn't lose myself with age. I just stopped hearing my own voice until I remembered to listen again. Speech Balloon Story, Walter's Reflection. Walter, 83, used to be an architect. Sharp suits, big meetings, ideas on paper. Now, a quiet house, a worn recliner, a dusty drafting board. One day, his granddaughter asked, Grandpa, what did you love about buildings? His eyes lit up. He grabbed a pencil. He drew a line. Then another. That day, he smiled wider than he had in years. I didn't lose my identity, he said. I just stopped using it. Test tube. Why identity matters. Maintains mental coherence and emotional stability. Protects against depression and cognitive decline. Strengthens relationships and social bonds. Fuels motivation, purpose, and self-worth. Aging does not erase your story. It adds chapters. Wrench what you can do. Revisit things that defined you. Music, tools, habits. Tell your story. Out loud. In writing. To someone who listens. Keep symbols of your identity close. Photos, notebooks, smells, clothes. Say daily, I am still me. Not who you were, but who you are now. Aging isn't about becoming someone else. It's about growing deeper into yourself. Compass the deeper truth. The world may forget what you've done, but you don't have to forget who you are. You are not fading. You are refining. And your identity? It's not past tense. It's still unfolding. Let's recap the 5 lies we often hear about aging. It's all downhill after 60. Your brain slows and can't recover. You're a burden to others. It's too late to start anything new. You lose your identity with age. And the truth? You are capable. You are sharp. You are needed. You can begin again. You are still, and always, yourself. Speech Balloon. Subscribe to Speech Balloon Longevity Talks Herb for honest, respectful, and powerful tools for living fully after 60. Left speech bubble. Tell us in the comments. #1 inch if you felt underestimated. #4 inches if you're ready to start something new. Still me. If this reminded you of your worth, you're not a number. You're not a myth. You're a living, growing, powerful story. Still being written.